Series between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. The Yanks will try to wrap up the 3-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Stepping up now, Byron Buxton. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
Off the afternoon for Minnesota.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Byron Buxton.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at-bat's going to win this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. This is chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third. The right fielder.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 1 for 9. High and deep down the left field line. Stanton is after it, and they can't run it down. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a miss and a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Kyle Gibson gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now a bunt attempt here. Sano is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think they need to get some better performances out of DJ LeMahieu. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
Coming to the plate now, Heath Saunders, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Ready now, Miguel Sano. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. The next twin up, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rosario.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Rosario, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come
hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Stanton. Goodbye, home run.
The designated hitter.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Batting it, the second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. This pitch is popped up. Rosa. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting none.
In now, C.J. Cron. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will get there to make the running play. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game
hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Again, another foul ball. Judge gets his lead at first, nobody out. Heading out towards shallow right. Heading after it is Kepler. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, don't get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's 0 for 5. He's running. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's on the move again from first. Just keeping him close. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off.
And the second baseman is there to make the play. And
Leading off for the Twins.
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Buxton.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Kepler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the third out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game. And you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Baseman.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Runner's on his way to third. And a step off. And he is in there. LeMahieu, the runner at third with no outs. Line drive to center field. Buxton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base.
The first baseman.
So coming to the plate, Heath Saunders, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Gibson comes set. Here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball on the up.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Second and third here, 1 man out. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Nino Reese is on deck. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Reese.
Stepping in, Nino Reese. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Bases are loaded with only one out. Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now 6-3.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you can do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Now batting, the shortstop, Lane.
Into the box now, Lane Rosa. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and one strike. Runner goes for second. And a step off as the runner breaks for second. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. 2 down. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Don't want to forget about him. From the stretch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Ball 2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defense.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. We played 3 full. New York leads it 6-3. Up next for Minnesota, Miguel Sano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Base hit into right center. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Another 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. Stays alive, still 0-2. Sano on at first, nobody out. Chopped now to short. Can they get two? Scooped up. LeMahieu for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH. Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge looks up. And that one is gone.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
In now, Mitch Garver. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Stepping in now, Jonathan Scope.
Jonathan Scope.
He grounds it sharply to third. To his left, Urshela on to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, the first base.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Maben on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Cameron Maben. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward right field. Kepler's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter. He's
the first
Saunders. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hops this one up. Prone in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineups so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Goodbye, home run. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Number 9, shortstop, Marwin.
Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Now batting.
Boy, D-Row, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said,
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Minnesota.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way-go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now that's popped up. Saunders there to put it away and finally put. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Buxton going back on it. And this will find the wall out near Monument Valley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with the bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Fouled away. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Now
ready for another shot now. Lane Rosa already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Popped up, prone in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Gibson comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And no one will get this one. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Liner toward right center. Kepler is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 30.
Digging in now for the Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off.
Reno Reese, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Madden, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Standing in now, Lane Rosa. Pitch is popped up. Prone moving to his left. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
One gone here in the Yankee seventh. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone!
The left fielder,
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Here's Cameron Maven now. As he swings and hits a laser to right. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on.
Second baseman, DJ.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Canely is there as he makes the catch, and they'll... Leading off the inning, Heath Saunders, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive. He's got it. It's in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard to the left side. But foul. Judge leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And there are 2 away now. Digging in, Lane Rosa, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit sharply toward the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the... Now it's...
Leading off for the Twins.
Ready to take his hacks again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Kepler is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
The left fielder, number 30.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
in that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Cameron Maben. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone!
Man, he threw a two-seamer, hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the wind, the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch. So digging in now, Max Kepler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Line towards center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt. Some people like to crow about homers and power.
Swung. Hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. Into the box now. Nelson Cruz, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. Mitch Garver will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keith Saunders. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Sergio Romo takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Here's the first pitch to him. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Here's big Aaron Judge. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Runners off for second. Now a step off as they've got the runner between first and second. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a drive by deep left field. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya!
Next for the Yankees.
Stepping in now, Nino Reese, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And he bats here only a single shy, the easiest of them all to complete the cycle. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Garver has a play. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
There we go.
And he fouls this one off. Trevor May, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For Minnesota, number 65.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready once again, Lane Rosa. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now
striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Buxton is there to make the catch, and that means settling in now, Jonathan Scope, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Popped up. LeMahieu waits on it. 1 away. Digging in, C.J. Cron. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is one of the big consequences of playing into extra innings. It's really taxing on your bullpen, and sometimes guys like this have to throw a lot more pitches than they're used to.
Now batting.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
2 out, nobody on. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
57.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Maben at the track. Gone into Monument Park. In now, Marwin Gonzalez. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Hit hard on the ground towards second. LeMahieu with a great stop. What an outstanding play. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Martin Roland Smith will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Line toward the gap in left center. Oh, this deflects right off him. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Martin Roland Smith has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Kepler is there. Let's see if they try it. And a relay home. The tag and the winning run is out at home plate. And he's safe. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow. Mike Tuchman will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. LeMahieu's got it, and that's the first out. Eddie Rosario will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. Tuchman arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Riding in once again, Nelson Cruz. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone.
Now that's
well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And they have taken the lead.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Standing in now, Jonathan Scope. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this. At the plate, Keith Saunders. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that one is gone. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Around second, looking for the cycle. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle. Standing in, Nino Reese. And he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Gonzalez is calling for it. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
The batter, number 11.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Lane Rosa. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Now a step off, and they've got the runner between second and third. Now the 0-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Buxton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt.